is a rarity that I come to the site We Got This Covered for anything more than a laugh. Although I do find their journalistic integrity to be superior to, say, the Mary Sue, Polygon, The Verge, and a litany of other just idiocy that is masqueraded as journalism. But at the end of the day, We Got This Covered is still the Mike Zero of pop culture news and gaming and stuff like that. But this article I wanted to talk about. 13 years ago today, Disney bought Marvel, and fans are debating whether it was for the best. Now, there's quite a few schools of thought on that. Me personally, while at one time I was like, yeah, this is probably a good thing, maybe a little bit, just because of the issues that Marvel had back in the day. But, I mean, is it really good to have an entertainment monopoly handling characters that are so intrinsically ingrained in our cultural DNA?
No.
No, it's not, because look at what they're doing to them. Look at what they're going to do to Captain America. We talked about it on the show last night on Going Rogue with Chris Evans, Captain America. Now, Chris Evans, we all know Chris Evans is an insane leftist. We know that. You know, he's one of those guys. You know, he's fine showing a picture of his junk on Twitter, but, you know, God, microaggressions are the worst thing on earth, right, Chris? Right? And that's funny, too. You would think he would want to keep his role because what does he have outside of this? Chris Evans is not a A-list actor. Outside of the role of Captain America, he's pretty much irrelevant outside of maybe the Knives Out franchise, but we talked about that yesterday as well with Rian Johnson. So Chris Evans, you know, coming back to there, you know, he's going to deal with the problematic patriotism of Captain America. Okay, let's just think about that. Problematic patriotism. Does that sound like something that would come from people who don't hate the country that allows them the freedoms to make millions and millions and millions of dollars playing pretend?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. And Disney is a joke. Disney is Marxist. They want to, you know, I can't even go into detail, which is sad because it's YouTube, and, you know, Mama Susan will, you know, inevitably, you know, lash out at my channel like happened. Because, I mean, if they'll go after a channel with under 100 subs, I mean, I'm not huge. I have, you know, we're just 8 shy of 1,200 subscribers. Not a huge channel. Been around for almost 4 years now, and I have no desire to have my channel dinged in any serious manner. But this is, you know, so there's things that I can't really go into detail about, but we know what Disney supports. We know when Disney supported, you know, fighting against a bill that protects children in the state of Florida, the Parental Rights and Education Bill, when they fought against that, I mean, that pretty much told you everything you need to know about a quote-unquote family company. Now, that's the company that's making this Marvel Entertainment, to bring this back to the topic at hand, and that's distributing it to you, your children, you know, your friends and family. And you're seeing these characters that we love deconstructed and replaced. Now, there's going to be people that are going to say, oh, misogyny, yada, yada, yada. And that's so disingenuous. It really takes away your ability to have a discourse about, you know, and again, you get people, oh, forget the source material. Well, that's okay to a certain extent. Yeah, you can change the stories a little bit, but don't change the core of the character. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. Why you have a character that people already love, and then you're like, no. That their views are outdated. They need to be updated for modern sensibilities.
You just don't get it, do you?
No, nothing needs to be updated for modern sensibilities, because modern sensibilities aren't real sensibilities. Modern sensibilities are code for knee-jerk reactions to things that offend you. Okay? Like, if somebody said, oh my God, like, hey, I have Fat Albert on my death. Oh, you think it's funny to culturally appropriate a character that wasn't meant for you? Just because he's black, you think it's funny? No, I think it's funny because the fucking cartoon was hilarious as a kid, and I loved it. Oh, Bill Cosby was in that. It's problematic. No, it's not problematic to watch it now because it's a fucking cartoon. And I'm digressing and ranting. But these modern sensibilities, this is to bring this back to Marvel. This is what they're doing with the MCU. You're taking every male character, you're nerfing them out, you're usurping them, and you're replacing them with a female derivative. And then you're calling fans misogynist for not wanting to see aforementioned, replacement female characters. Which, all right, She-Hulk, derivative character. In the Burn Run, still awesome. The show, episode 3 I just watched, and I'll be reviewing that. That'll be out probably tomorrow or by Saturday. And then we've got, but more importantly than all that, because that shows a fucking dumpster fire, and the cameo with Megan Thee Stallion is a fucking joke. If you really, really think about it, this is absolutely hilarious. Marvel, the MCU, they should have stopped, honestly. And I say that now because anything post Endgame outside of No Way Home has been complete trash. It has been trash. The Marvel shows on Disney Plus are garbage. Outside of the first maybe 3 episodes of WandaVision, they're garbage. They're garbage. It's all about the message. It's all about intersectional feminism. Men bad, women good, men weak, stupid, or evil. And women are, powerful, and and nobody's saying that women aren't powerful. Absolutely not. But let's be honest, you're putting your ideological beliefs ahead of your storytelling in every single one of these things. I mean, Black Widow, of course, every man is bad or weak. And of course, the little simp she had getting her all her stuff was, just, oh, yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen. The main villain, of course, oh, her, take that. And then she smashes her nose on the desk like a fucking retard. I mean, they've ruined. That movie could have been great if it came out when it should have. But no, Kevin Feige had to have Brie Larson. I don't Captain Marvel. She's so great. And this is another thing. The movie wasn't woke. It was just shit.
Because they know all they sold you was a guaranteed piece of shit.
It was poorly written by Ryan Fleck and Anna Boden. Had no idea what they were doing. It was a shit adaptation of a shit character. If they would have used Captain Marvel from the black outfit, red sash, blonde hair, and little mask days, that would have went over like gangbusters. I read those comics. They were really good. She was a good character. Was there a little bit of feminism? Yeah, but was it over the top and punch you in the face? No. But Brie Larson was completely miscast in that role. She has the charisma of a block of wood. Literally. I'm not saying... And here comes but she has an Oscar. She won an Oscar for a movie that was made specifically for the Oscars. It's a female playing a victim. Of course. It's an auteur bullshit. What is it, Room? I mean, come on. Don't... So how does that translate into her being an action star? It doesn't. Everything she does is cringe. That's the thing. Everything she says and does is cringe. She's a Hollywood lifer. She's been acting since she was a child. So this is the product of being pushed into this and being programmed like a little robot, is every response of hers. Every statement of hers. It's hilarious. Robert Downey Jr., I had respect for him at one point. Great comeback story. I love Iron Man. I really do. But, I saw him in a video telling people to eat bugs the other day. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. is eating bugs? Robert Downey Jr. is probably eating fucking filet mignon if he's not a fruity-ass vegan.
Actually, I'm vegan.
We lost Chadwick Boseman. So what did they do? Oh, make Shuri Black Panther. Yes, because an 80-pound female should definitely be Black Panther. Yes. Oh, wait, spare me. I know she was Black Panther in the comics. Just recast T'Challa. Just recast him. At first, I was opposed to it. Now, not so much. These are the things, the decisions that Disney has made. Making the Hulk a complete effeminate, just weakling, basically. Nerfing him. Spare me. It's Mark Ruffalo. He's garbage. Vision was like, oh shit, I got kids. Bam! Takes off in WandaVision. War Machine. these characters, like, what are you bringing in? America Chavez, Miss Marvel. I didn't watch Miss Marvel. That definitely was not made for me. I wasn't going to waste my time. She-Hulk is not made for me. It's made to insult me. And I'll talk about that more in the episode 3 review. But do I overall think that it was for the best that Disney bought Marvel? No, I don't. That would be akin to me saying that it was for the best that Disney bought Star Wars. I would have rather have never seen a new Star Wars project, never seen a new Star Wars movie, show, anything, as opposed to seeing Disney just ruin a perfectly good franchise. For what? Money. Cash grabs. Because that's what it boils down to, is cash grabs. And I don't think Marvel, I don't think it was for the best. We might not have the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which means, you know, we might not have that avenue of entertainment. But at the same time, what did it add things to the cultural zeitgeist? Yes, the MCU has absolutely added things to the cultural zeitgeist. But is it good that it's in the hands of Disney and being run into the ground? You know, like the Titanic heading for the iceberg when the captain's just staring right at it and goes, nah, it'll be fine. Thanks, Critical Drinker. But no, I don't think it's better off that the MCU is better. I mean, we got 28 movies now. We've had WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, and now She-Hulk. You've had 6 shows. And if I'm missing one, it's because it didn't matter, because it was irrelevant. You know, Thor Love and Thunder is getting beat at the box office by Minions 2, which I haven't seen Minions 2. I can understand why. I won't watch Thor. I made it through half of Doctor Strange 2. I had to watch the first Doctor Strange movie 3 or 4 times to actually get through it, you know. And that was back, when it came out. And it hit DVD or whatever, you know, or Blu-ray, whatever. I'm old. But no, I don't think it's overall better off that Disney owns this. I would rather have less Marvel MCU and more quality MCU. You know, less. They're just making content now. It's not quality of product. It's just content. So that is the caveat to that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even need to go through the article. I want you guys to let me know what you think. You know, are you still consuming any of the MCU content? When did you give up on it, if you did give up on it? Like I said, I don't watch everything anymore, but this, like She-Hulk, I was going to try to treat it like Batwoman, but I don't think I'll be able to recapture that lightning in a bottle. Because the show's bad, but I'm more apathetic towards it. Like, Batwoman, I was ready to do my review. She-Hulk, I'm just like, ugh. You know, and that's that. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you're still watching any Marvel stuff. Do you think it was better left in the hands of Ike Perlmutter? Which, I mean, that's not a great proposition either. But, I mean, Kevin Feige is a bait-and-switch cuck. We know that. It's your turn. Opine in the comments. If you haven't yet, let today be the day. If I've earned it that you subscribe to the channel, ding the bell for notifications. And you can join if you want. $2.99 a month for a Kazuian tier, $4.99 for Harvey Wakuian tier, and that's it, folks. I'm Tepo Kuian of The Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all these. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mine.